Everyone, welcome to the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone. Guys, how are you and where are you watching us from? This is the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone. I go by the names of Rokan David, aka Onto this channel. Now, today we are really going to take you through the predicted Manchester United lineup as they really take on a side which goes by the names of Aston Villa in there. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. So you see on the farthest of your screen, you see how the screens are running. The logo of Manchester United versus Aston Villa predicted lineup is coming onto your screen in there, and I think you guys are really very much eager to know who do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is really going to start. We have some good news that a man who goes by names of Edson Cavani is already back fit and he is up to be picked into that so-called team of Manchester United that is going to face Aston Villa tomorrow. It's a lunchtime game in there it's happening at 12. It's 12:30. That is UK time. But if you're told in other countries, let me give you the hours in the 24-hour clock such that you can convert them very well. That is 14:30 hours. That's when the game is really coming to your air in there. So smash the like button, comment and share in there. We are jetting into the predicted Manchester United lineup versus Aston Villa in there. Remember, this is a crucial game of Manchester United. Remember, at the same time, Man City is going to be playing a team which goes by names of Chelsea in there. And remember, we are also going to give you the predicted lineup of Chelsea and Man City in there. So that means one of those is really going to lose. Either a draw, one team is losing 3 points or 2 points in there. So that means United can either go back to the top of the table in there if at all it really gets those 3 points against a side which goes by names of Aston Villa in there. So that's why I really come out and tell you that this game is very crucial for Manchester United, because if at all they win it, the rest will be history. They will be above Man City by 6 points in there. And if at all Man City draws with the team which goes by names of Chelsea, United will be above Chelsea by 2 points and above Man City by 4 points. That means it's really great. And if at all United really plays Chelsea, and if at all they draw or they really get 3 points, that means they'll be really widening the gap they have in between a team which goes by names of Man City and Chelsea in there. So this is a crucial game for Manchester United. If at all you're really going to win a title, these are things you need to do. One, you really need to be in always and really win when your opponent loses. Now United has a chance. Man City or Chelsea is losing 2 points or 3 points. One of the teams is losing 2. Both teams will lose 2 points if at all they draw, or one team will lose 3 points if at all the other one wins. So it shows you that there is a very good gap for Manchester United to extend its points to 16 points out of the possible 18 in there, because they've already drawn one game and won the rest of the games in there. So they have to win their 5th game against Aston Villa. Now, according to the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone panel in here, we've really gone ahead to really think of the team that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would bring to really get him these so-called points that we're talking about. Let's go straight onto the screen and really see who are those 11 players that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is really going to choose to see to it that they really get him those points in there that he really deserves. Pointing it out that Ronaldo and Edson Cavani might start into this 11, but I really see it hard. A man who has just returned from injury to really get that spot in there, into the starting spot of Manchester United in there, because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really has lots of players to really make happy in there because he's out of the Carabao Cup. Now in goal, we expect David De Gea to be in goal, and this is all over the news and confirmed because news has come in that United are really looking for loaning a man who goes by names of Dean Henderson in there after that display of De Gea at the start of the season in there. Remember, he has been in goal for Manchester United for 5 games in there, and they've won 4 of them and they've drawn 1 in there. And those 2 points that he saved for United against West Ham in there, saving that penalty. Remember, he last saved a penalty in 2017 in there when United, 2016 I think, when United was playing against Everton into the so-called the so-called FA Cup, and it was a Lukaku penalty that he saved in there before Lukaku crossed from Everton to Manchester United. So it shows you that he has the quality and has proved very many that he is the man to be into that position. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really is finding solutions to see to it that he does not have two goalkeepers colliding, playing one in the Premier League, playing the other in the Champions League. He doesn't want that, and what he had decided is Dean Henderson is really going to be loaned out. But for my case, I think he should even be sold such that they get the money and get in and reinforce the team, especially in the so-called central defensive midfield in there. So David De Gea, in me, he starts in goal. That's no doubt he's going to start in goal because Dean Henderson started for United against the side which goes by the names of West Ham. He really had a very good display in there, but unlucky enough, his saves couldn't really save United from really going through to the fifth round or to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. Right back is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a man who came in from Crystal Palace. He's been having a very good season. He ended the other season on a high, and this one also he has started it on a high, though I've not yet seen him register any assist this season, but I think he's nearing an assist because he's improving on his final ball. His problem is he really delays to putting that cross because Ronaldo is a quick striker in there. So I think if at all he really masters the art that when I really see Ronaldo moving, I have to stick that curling ball in there, and he'll really meet it. He'll really meet it. Either he'll head it at the back of the net, or he'll use the foot to really direct it to the back of the net. That is the man who goes by the name of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think people are really comparing him with they're really putting up a comparison that he really got a red card. He shouldn't be playing these games. It should be a man who goes by the names of Diego Tello to come in through and play, because that game United is playing Villarreal? Yeah. United is playing, is it Villarreal in there at Old Trafford? It's really a crucial one in there. So that is a man who goes by the names of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but I think he's really going to start in the right back position because he's the best right back we're having at United in there. And defensively, he's the best defensive right back in the world. And playing alongside Raphael Varane has really improved him to a level that many of us are admiring in there. So that is Aaron Wan-Bissaka in there. He's expected to play on the right back of Manchester United tomorrow as United takes on a side which goes by the names of Aston Villa in there. So the other player who we think is going to start in the right back of the central defense, on the right side of the central defense, is Raphael Varane, a new signing from a side which goes by names of Real Madrid, and he's here. He has really improved the defense of Manchester United to an extent that we've not yet seen United conceding a goal courtesy of the mistakes of the defenders in there. The goal that United conceded against Newcastle, any team can concede it because they got United on the break. Harry Maguire slid into a tackle that really never prevented a man who goes by names of Max Manpelli known to continuing his run. He continued his run until he played in a play of Newcastle, and our defense was really caught offside, and they really scored that goal. So that goal was not preventable. It was supposed to go in there. So Raphael Varane has been here for United, and he's really improving the defense, and we expect him to play into that central defense position against the side which goes by names of Aston Villa, and is going to partner with the captain of Manchester United who goes by names of Harry Maguire in there to really play that part in there very well in there, because they're really having a very good center back partnership in there. I've always told you that this centre back pairing of Harry Maguire and a man who goes by names of Raphael Varane is really going to compete amongst the best central defenders, central partnerships into Europe and in the Premier League in there, because they really look good. And Harry Maguire, though not yet back to the level where he played or got an injury last season in there, the level where he played the Euros in there, but I think because of fatigue, and I think he's just coping up, I think he's really going to be a very good player for Manchester United. Luke Shaw, the best left back in the world, of course, right now as we speak, he is the best left back in the world, though this season he has not yet really registered so many assists in there, but all in all I can really tell you that I think he registered one. There is a header, was it against Newcastle? Which team? I think it was against, which team was it against, when he brought in that corner and Harry Maguire really scored in there? Which team was that? Was it, I don't remember the team, but I think I think Luke Shaw really brought in a corner, and a man who goes by names of Harry Maguire really scored that goal in there. So I think he's really doing great in there. But all I can really tell you that Luke Shaw is going to play the left back of Manchester United. Alex Telles is back, but he's not yet into the right shape of competing, all out competing Luke Shaw in there. He's also urging to get himself playing time at United. And United, having gotten out of the so-called Carabao Cup, wait and see how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is really going to rotate these players to see to it that they don't rebel, because United is really going to have a very big exodus if at all Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't give these players enough time. Freddie is expected to play to the central defense of Manchester United in there, as United takes on a side which goes by the names of Aston Villa in there, because Freddie, Ole likes him, and having benched him, having not even included him into the squad that played a side which goes by names of West Ham in the Carabao Cup, that means he's going to come back with Mark Freddie in there. That is Scott McTominay and Fred are really going to play into that double midfield pivot as United plays a 4-2-3-1 in there. That's what we expect to happen in here at the Football News and Top 10 in the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone in here. Freddie and Scott McTominay are really going to be up in there to do the needful and really fight for United in the midfield, so to it that they really get United a win that it's well deserved in there. Remember, Aston Villa is not an easy team because it really has some good quality players in there, the likes of Leon Bailey's in there. We go to the central attacking midfielder. No question on him. His Bruno Fernandes has been here for a very long time and he is really doing great. He has assists, goals in there. He really gave Ronaldo a very good assist in there to get an equalizer for United against West Ham before Erling came in after a well passed in pass by Nemanja Matic to give United a winner in there before a man who goes by the name of David has saved that penalty. So Bruno Fernandes, we have no doubt on him. We don't compare him to anyone in there. Though for me, I really think either Freddie or Scott McTominay should not be playing in there. Danny Van Beek should be playing, but Bruno Fernandes, there is no way you bench such a quality world-class player. Mason Greenwood in there came in the West Ham game, really got the best chance of the game, and he really never really buried the back of the net. It was a very good pass from Danny Van Beek, though he failed to make it an assist in there, and he never really got himself to the left, but he really came on and looked very good, and we expect him to start in there. Remember, he has not yet scored into this month, but we wait and see whether he'll really get back to the scoring sheet in there, because before Ronaldo came in he was scoring, but after Ronaldo came in he's not yet scoring goals in there, and we don't know the fate for him after the coming of Ronaldo in there. Paul Ebide Pogba is expected to play on the left attacking side of the midfield, though I don't really like it that way, but I think the manager of Manchester United really is trying to create space for either Freddie or Scott McTominay to play, because he does not have a complete CDM who can really play that role alone in there. That's why he puts in two players in there. But to me, I really feel like when you're playing teams like Aston Villa, there is no way you play Pogba that left side. Yet you have Sancho and Anton Martial, and Rashford is on his way back. That means you are really denying yourself chances of Pogba playing through the central axis in there. And by the way, all of the games you've seen where United are really playing with Paul Pogba playing off the left, the central axis has not been really very instrumental in there. And they've seen Bruno Fernandes also playing off that side in there. So that means Paul Pogba really needs to get back into the central defensive midfield, or sorry, the central axis in there, to play in there and give Bruno a drive through the midfield in there. Because if at all you want to play through the central axis, the person to ignite that run is supposed to be one of your deep lying defenders, because Pogba will play like an 8 in there, or Danny Van Beek can really give you all that. Now we go to the man who is going to play as a centre forward for United, 36 years old, still that man that no one is doubting. He's a man himself who goes by names of Ronaldo Cristiano in there. He's the big man. This is his moment. He's enjoying his time at United in there, and everyone is really okay with him. That is Cristiano Ronaldo in there, coming in from Juventus to Manchester United. He has 4 goals in 3 games in there, and for your information, each and every game he has played for United so far this season, he has really banged himself a goal. So that is the predicted lineup of Manchester United versus the side which goes by names of Aston Villa in there. David De Gea in goal, the back 4, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Raphael Varane, Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw in there. That is my back 4 in there. Double midfield pivot, Freddie and Scott McTominay. It's not what I want, but I'm really telling you what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to bring. If at all I would pick what I want, I would have played Paul Pogba alongside Scott McTominay in there, such that Anton Martial or Sancho gets a side play off the left in there. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'm giving you what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to bring. Mason Greenwood, right attacking midfielder. Central attacking midfielder is Bruno Fernandes. Left attacking midfielder, that's Paul Pogba, and the center forward is Cristiano Ronaldo, is going to read the line. So that's what I had for you. You can as well go to the comment section and tell me what you think about this so-called predicted lineup of Manchester United versus a side which goes by the names of Aston Villa. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do uploading here on a daily. Me out.